All right. So thanks for meeting with me today. I see you've been having some struggles lately. So I just wanted to congratulate you on taking this first step and getting some help.
Sure. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about what's been going on.
Well, um, my family sort of made me come in. They were concerned, I guess, about my behavior. And I guess I sort of agree. I haven't really been myself lately.
Hmm. How so?
I guess I've been having some really intense mood swings. Some days I can be really angry. I can't really tell you what it is that sets me off. I've gotten to full fledged screaming matches with my sister.
Hmm.
Sometimes I don't even remember them. And then some days I don't want to do anything. And then other days I feel like I can do anything. I went to Home Depot once to buy a bunch of wood and expensive tools because I felt inspired to build a birdhouse. But I don't know how to build a birdhouse. So, let alone use any of the tools that I bought to go with it.
Mm. Sounds like you've been experiencing some shifts in mood. Can you tell me more about when it feels like you can do anything?
I feel amazing. My mind is moving really fast. I'm full of these great ideas. I feel so productive, and I just want to do projects all day.
How long would you say these productive periods last?
Hmm. Um, about a week, maybe a little longer.
Mm. How's your sleep during those times?
Terrible. I sleep 3, maybe 4 hours a night if I'm lucky. Oddly enough, I never feel tired.
Really? Mm. Has anyone noticed any differences in your speech?
Well, now that you mentioned it, yeah, actually, my sister says sometimes I'm speaking so fast she can hardly keep up.
And when you're in this state, have you made any unusual or maybe even like risky decisions?
Well, besides the birdhouse thing, because that was pretty out there. I also spent about $4,000 in Michaels on craft supplies, just kind of sort of on a whim, you know.
And how did that affect you afterward?
Well, I may have maxed out my credit card, and when I felt normal again, I just couldn't understand why I would do something like that.
Have these time periods caused you any issues at work or in your social relationships?
Um, I did get reprimanded not too long ago for inappropriate behavior during a meeting. My boss said I just kept interjecting and tried to take over the meeting about unrelated topics. But I also kept calling my friend, or I also kept calling a lot of my friends in the middle of the night,
Mm.
I guess.
Have you ever experienced any symptoms like hearing voices or believing things that other people may have told you were unrealistic?
No.
Have you ever needed to be hospitalized because of any of this that you've been experiencing?
Just one time, a few years back, I hadn't slept in over a week, um, and I was just really out of control. My family made me go. It was, um, it was really scary. It was really scary.
Yeah, sounds like it. Uh, Earlier you mentioned sometimes you'll go through periods where you don't want to do anything. Can you say a little bit more about that?
Yeah, it's like the complete opposite of everything I was feeling before. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't even want to shower. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't even eat. And I can't focus on anything. I just feel sort of hopeless, I guess you could say.
Do you ever have any thoughts of self-harm during this time?
Sometimes, yeah. But I've never acted on them though.
What is your relationship to substances or alcohol like?
I drink with my friends sometimes, but I don't do any drugs though.
Are you on any medications at this time?
Uh, no, I have an inhaler, but that's it for my asthma.
Um, and then do you have any family history of mental illness that you're aware of?
I had an uncle that he had some problems.
Mhm.
I'm not really entirely sure what it was. My family didn't really like to talk about it or what was going on with him, so I'm not really too sure.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to thank you for sharing with me today. I heard you're having a lot of high energy moments as well as some really low, maybe even depressed moments. You haven't really been yourself, and it sounds like it's starting to get you in trouble a bit at home, even at work. I'd like to continue assessing some of these symptoms so we can better understand what's been happening and start to discuss some treatment options. Is there anything else you'd like to share with me today, or do you have any questions?
Uh, no, I'm just really anxious to kind of get back to normal.
All right, understood.